going to listen to the speech of Serhiy Kostyshyn with the title The Ritual. So, The Ritual, Serhiy Kostyshyn.
There are two people standing in front of the third one. They don't know what exactly is going to be next, but they kind of guess that this guy will be saying something. The people in the back will sing, and what's only important is that at the right moment, they both say, "Yes, I do." Dear contest chairs, dear friends, the wedding ceremony is just one of the rituals that we observe. Some people like it, some do not, but one thing is for sure. It helps to build up the thrill of the moment and make you enjoy it even more. It's also useful. When your friends ask, "What exactly changed after you married?" you can say, "Frankly speaking, not much, but the day we got married was a total blast." Now, it's a good ritual. Good because at least you know how it will end. But not all rituals are as innocent as this one. 70 years ago, during the World War II, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, a different ritual was born. A few hundred soldiers came to a small island, and in just a few days, a tiny, beautiful island transformed into a huge and roaring military base. There were people living on that island. That kind of people that have 20 words for a coconut, but not a single word for electricity, metal, or even clothes. They looked at disbelief at all this demonstration of power, all these wonderful machines, these weapons, this unusual food. Of course, they saw the newcomers were just humans. And they saw they did not make the things they used. A soldier never created his gun or his airplane. All that was just sent from somewhere. From there and there. And who lives there? The gods. The gods must be sending all these amazing things. But why to them? Why not to us? Maybe we should do something to deserve it. And 10 years later, long after the war ended, long after the last soldier left the islands, the locals were still copying their rituals. They marched around with bamboo sticks instead of rifles. They sat in headphones made of coconuts. They even built entire airplanes of wood that could never fly. They did everything. Day after day, year after year after year after year. And nothing happened. The gods sent nothing. Nothing could happen. Poor people. Of course, we know they did it completely wrong, but we are civilized. We never, ever do such empty, pointless, thoughtless, useless rituals. Never. Or do we? My ritual is developing my career. Of course, I don't march with a stick or dance around fire. I don't care to keep the gods happy, but I will do all I can to keep my client happy. I do everything as quickly as possible. I ignore yesterday's news. I just don't have time for that. I don't even care what was yesterday. All I care is that I see a steady progress in everything I do in my work, in my life, day after day after day after day after day after day. And I feel that in the middle of this race for success, something gets missing. You don't have time to look around, to appreciate what you want to have. You meet a friend you haven't seen for years, and all you can spend is just a few minutes before you have to say, "So glad I met you. I have to run now. Maybe let's chat on Facebook." People have all kinds of rituals. Some of them are nice and cheerful, like the wedding ceremony. Some are tragically misguided from the very beginning, like the story of the Pacific Islanders. Some are very common and very modern, like fixation on Korea. So what is your ritual? Are you sure it takes you in the right direction? Does it make you happy? When your parents call you and say, "You haven't talked to us in a while. Is everything okay with you?" When your friend puts the hand on your shoulder and says, "We need to talk." When your loved one says, "Darling, what's wrong with you?" That is the right time for you to check that you are following the right ritual. So that if anyone asks you, "Do you know what you are doing with your life?" you could say sincerely and confidently, "Yes, I do."